Hey y'all, I have a passage today that kind of describes a disturbing thing that people go through, the trauma bond. So I'm going to read it and then we'll talk about it. Every time Justine would bring home a new man, she would seem so happy. She was laughter and smiles and hugs and kisses. This made Sophie feel left out and disturbed in a stomach churning way. But invariably, the relationship would deteriorate into some version of chaos with yelling, crying, threats, door slamming, and her mother would winding up once again all alone with her daughter. She would drink and cry and cling to Sophie for comfort. At least I have you. You'll never leave me, will you, Sophie? She sobbed. Sophie felt a mixture of revulsion at her mother's pathetic demeanor and elation at being seen and wanted for the first time in weeks. I love you, Mommy. I'll never leave you, she promised with all the earnestness of her 4-year-old heart. During each romantic escapade, Sophie was an afterthought. She felt ignored and insignificant. In contrast, the affection and attention she received after a breakup felt like a euphoric high. The cycle of withdrawal and reconnection created an intensity of craving and satisfaction that had an addictive quality to it. The pain was so great, but the resolution so indescribably delicious. It almost felt worth it. So healthy relationships, as we know, are a little bit more steady. They may have some dips and some, higher points, but they should be pretty steady, reliable. You can count on your mother to be there for you, to, cook you dinner, read to you at night, take you to school. But in these addictive trauma bond type relationships, the lows are really low because you've been so ignored, that attention and affection and love has been withheld. And then the highs are really high because you're in withdrawal. You were in anguish, you were lonely and sad. And so then to get all this, too much attention because now her mom's just clinging to her to comfort her, really, then it just sets up this cycle of like an addictive type love, right? The withdrawal and then the reconnection. And these are very powerful cycles and very destructive and damaging. But what's weird about it, it almost does feel worth it. It's like a sick kind of satisfaction that, yeah, if I want to feel that good, I have to be willing to feel that bad because it's the contrast that gives me that high. So if you're going through or have been through a relationship like that, first of all, I want to say sorry because that's a really difficult but powerfully almost to the point of hypnotic or like addictive quality to it. And it can be really hard to let go of the high, even though it has to come with the price of the low. So if you'd like help getting over that kind of a trauma bond or addictive type relationship, and you're ready to get off the roller coaster, please get in touch with me. You can find me on my website, and we'll talk more about how Sophie's developing and how, of course, as we go through, affects her other relationships as she starts to get older, because most of the time these things do get set up in early childhood. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.